Guys, and welcome to Thursday Night Lives. Hey guys, so I've got a good one for you tonight. So tonight we are talking, well, you know, sun's out, the weather's heating up. It can only mean one thing, and we all know what that one thing is, and that is road trip season. So yes. So it's not all boring mechanical stuff here with you on As Okay. We talk about good stuff too. So let's get down to business and let's talk about road trips. So, as always, I'm assuming that you're not actually watching, and most of you are going to watch this later. I don't know. I can't see if anyone's actually watching now. Anyway, so if you are watching now, get involved. This isn't just me chatting to you. This is a discussion. And if you are watching this not live after the event, then also get involved, because I want you in my comment section and we can continue this discussion on afterwards. So just make sure you all do that. If you don't follow me over on other social media platforms either, make sure you're doing that too, because I got daily content coming up on my Instagram, Facebook, and what's the other one called? TikTok. That's it. And I will also be continuing this conversation over there once I've finished here. So make sure you tune into all those platforms so you don't miss anything. We have announced our winner. If you didn't see that, that was an Andrew White over here on YouTube. Simon and Ray Matthew won on Facebook. Nathan won on Instagram. And I want to say John. I don't think that's his name. John Lim, I think. One over on TikTok anyway. But the winners are out. The details are being forwarded to Febby, who will be sending their stuff there. Rob, I'm really sorry, buddy, you didn't win. And I need to master how to get these comments on my screen because I want to see them. I don't want to enter the text chat. Widget, is that one? I don't know. Rob, make a comment, see if it comes up. Anyway, so Rob, if you didn't catch me at the start, if you missed the start, we are talking road trips tonight. I'm very sorry, Rob, that you didn't win, but maybe you can, I don't know, hopefully. Oh, Max, how's it going, Beth? Not accept. I'm sorry, Max. I was rooting for you, to be honest. Rob, not so much. You, I was, yeah. Sorry. I am dearly. But I have been in talks with Eurologo based here in Bridgend, and merchandise will be coming out soon. What's going on? Will's a son, and alright. It's on the screen now, mate. Yes, great stuff. So you can see Rob abusing me. It's not me making it up. He verbally attacks me at every opportunity. I'm blinking for help. Send help. It's not domestic abuse, basically, because he's English, so it's like foreign abuse, I suppose. I don't know, but I don't feel safe in my own country because of Rob. Anyway, Rob, tonight we're talking road trips, because, you know, the world is full of doom and gloom at the moment, and we just wanted to spice it up with the, I don't know, something interesting, you know, going around, seeing waterfalls, and whatever else tickles your fancy. I just went outside and I had to use my torch, so I'm fidgeting with my. You won't receive one of these because you didn't win, but they will be involved with the giveaway. See, telescopic, quite bright. I hope I blinded you. I'm blinking. Oh no, it's not working. There it is. I'm blinking. Anyway, on your road trips, put one of these in your glove box. So Rob can't because he hasn't won one. Anyway, so let's start talking about road trips. So the first thing we want to do is make sure your car is safe. I haven't taken any painkillers. I just suffer. Anyway, Rob. Yeah, road trips. So the first things you want to do is make sure your car is safe. I mean, because, you know, you break down when you get down the road, then it's just not going to be fun, is it? So, first things you want to do is, I'm still in fact fidgeting with that now. I've got my hat here as well. See. I know. Bang to the head, doing the focus bottom arm. No, I didn't. Although the customer supplied the original alarm and it was the wrong one, so I had to go back the next day with the right one, which was quite frustrating. But no, my head is okay. Although I obviously jacked the wheel up so I could preload the bushes, and I had my hat on to protect me from the glorious sun. That's where I'll always have a pale face. So anyway, I jacked it up, and then I kept trying to go in to do things, not realising that the gap had been reduced because I just jacked the arm up. I kept smacking my head on the wheel for the disc for my cap. It's always the wrong size ball joint on there. It was the wrong size ball joint. So he had the 18mm, what do they call it, collar on the ball joint, and it needed the 21mm. I looked on the website he bought it from, and the 18mm collar was cheaper than the 21mm collar, so says it all, doesn't it? So you're going on a road trip. First thing you want to do, check your oil, make sure you've got some. So let the car cool down on a level surface, yank your dipstick out, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it back out. It's usually like 2 dimples or says max or low. It's quite obvious. So make sure it's somewhere in between that stick. I have customers who shout at me if I put it on the medium, but I also have customers who shout at me if I put it on the full, so you just do whatever makes you feel happy. Just rubbing it now with your merchandise that we don't win. Yeah, sorry about that, Max. I haven't actually. I've designed hoodies and t-shirts for Els Auto Care merch, but I haven't designed hats. So if I got anyone who, Rob, man, if you got anyone who, any suggestions towards a hat, let me know in the comment section, Max. If you got an electronic dipstick, circulate through your settings on your, whatever car you got. It's different on different cars. I'm thinking Audi because it's you, Rob, and you got the turn thing there, haven't you? Circulate through that and check your oil levels. If your oil levels is perfect, great. If it's not, top it up. If it's too high, that's also an issue. People don't realise this. I think people think being low is an issue, but being too high is fine, but it's not, because you will blow a seal and then you'll have too little oil. So make sure your oil is good. Check your coolant levels. Something that people overlook about coolant, because it's called coolant, is that it actually increases the boiling point as well, so it will stop your car from overheating as fast, hopefully at all, in stop traffic if you're stuck on the motorway trying to go to Cornwall, which we all know that happens around this time of year. Rob, leave me alone. Leave dipsticks out of it. Oh, sorry. I've got 2 comments on my screen, haven't I? And I got confused. I thought you said it again. But you can't check electronic dipsticks when cold, as it has to be up to you. That is true. That is true. Do you know what? Forget about your oil. Just leave that by the by. Just check your coolant. Make sure you've got enough of it. Ideally, you want to check the strength, but if you don't have the tester, then you can't. But at least have something inside your tank. Top up your screen wash, because your windscreen will get dusty, like, you know what I mean? And when that sun hits it and it comes off at all different angles, it will blind you. So, like, you should know this. But I feel like I'm teaching you to suck eggs. Mind blown. And it is what it is, Rob. It is what it is. We don't need oil. Just overlook oil. Just do you know? No, don't overlook oil. Overlook Rob. Rob, he's throwing me curveballs here. You know what I mean? He's trying to make me confused and lose my train of thought, which he has done. Well done, Rob. You succeeded. And your screen wash. Check your screen wash. Keep your windscreens clean, man, because with that glare on the low sun, you know. I'm really sorry, Rob. It was out of my control. Did you even sign up on YouTube? No brake fluid. People just want to die, don't they? I think we don't talk about brake fluid enough, in all honesty, Max. Because I'll tell people, like, oh, you got contaminated brake fluid. And they're like, oh, okay, can you do that next time? And I'm like, yeah, but it's hygroscopic, so it absorbs moisture, so it won't compress as well, so you will eventually have brake failure. Okay, this will be alright for 6 months, won't it? You don't hear back from him in 6 months. People just don't seem to treat it with the urgency that it deserves. So you are right. check your brake fluid. You want it to be, I'm an Els Autogear resident, mate. I sign up to and support everything you do. Did you sign up on YouTube, did you? I didn't realise you did that, but sorry, Bet. I'm sorry for your loss. This video is not supported by Blueprint. No, seriously, it's not. Don't hear back as they have crashed. That's probably what it is. It's probably what it is. So yeah, check your brake fluid. It should be around like a sort of pale, what's it called? Apple juice colour. If it's like more of a wee colour, or if it's gone even further to it's more of a licorice colour, then you want to get that checked out immediately. Like seriously, it is life or death. Because if you lose your brakes, you will potentially die. You're not my fellow DJ. Why are you being like this, Rob? I thought it was love. It's just a game, innit? Okay, so check tyres. Make sure you got one, they're inflated. Is that a reference to Kevin and Perry? I never watched that. So, I didn't get the reference. Sorry. Yeah, this is awkward now. But check your tyres. One, make sure you've got enough air pressure in there. If you don't have a pump in the house, just hit it down to your local petrol station. They usually have boxes there. You chuck a 20p in and it does it. How have I not? I don't know, mate. Obviously, I haven't seen it. I've seen parts of it. Is it Kevin and Perry when they're like popping big spots? Is that Kevin and Perry? I don't know. But it's got the vibe though, isn't it? Because then they go to like Ibiza and they do a rave with, is it Tiesto that's there? They do a rave with somebody. Or Diplo. Or someone. I don't know. And they're like, oh gosh. Disappointed in you even more now, Els. Sorry, bud. But I am telling people to check their tyres. You should be proud of me, mate. So once they've got enough air pressure in it, top tip, get a 20p piece, stick it in the treads. If you can see the band around the 20p piece, then your tyres are too worn. Get some new ones on there. If you can't see, then you should be okay. But check on different points of the tyre because you might have flat spots. So we've got your tyres are done, your fluids are topped up. Check you might have power steering fluid, but I know a lot of cars are sort of ditch that now. But yeah, check it anyway. If you have it, check it. Any other fluids? Screen wash, coolant, oil, brake fluid, power steering. That's it. So as you're under the engine bay doing all that, have a look around, see if your belt looks like it's going to snap, or if any hoses are broke or looking like they're going to break, then do that. Spray WD-40. I prefer Plus Gas. If you spray a bit of Plus Gas on your brakes, that'd be great. Get some copper grease as well, and get on a paintbrush, and if you can get it through the cracks or the holes in your wheel, paint that on the disc as well. Stops it from corroding brilliantly. Don't anyone ever do anything that I tell them to do, because that will end your life. I'm speaking really close to the mic now, so you know that I'm talking seriously to you. Don't do it. Don't listen to Rob neither. Spare tyre, check your spare. You should actually check your spare tyre, because that's really important, because that was going to be my next point that I forgot. Good job Max was here. Check your spare tyre. If you have like run flats, or I know a lot of people and I really hate it, they're doing those foam cannon things now that you put up to a compressor and then fire that in rather than giving you a spare wheel. Check, see if that's all in date and everything like that. Copper grease for the win. Oh, we hate him. Man, you need to get off the fan club, mate. Copper grease is just bad for the environment. So one, we got windscreen wash, coolant, oil, power steering, tyres, spare tyre. We're ignoring Rob. Now we need to talk about seriously now. This is serious, Rob. Don't make any of your silly, corny suggestions. You need a good playlist. Do you know what I'm saying? You need a good playlist. What are we suggesting, Rob? I don't want any sort of country western music here, Rob. That's how I feel from you. And Max, what music do you listen to? but it's so greasy and coppery. That made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Do you have sort of an unsavoury relationship with your copper grease, Rob? Rob? He's gone quiet, isn't he? He's been lost with his own thoughts. So, playlist. Actually, if you 90s bangers, see, we're ignoring Rob. Absolute quality playlist. Yes. So I want to know some more stuff. So I'm really excited for the summer because I feel like I've just worked really hard this winter, and I've actually got nothing to show for it. I don't think I actually have on paper worked that hard, but I feel like I've worked really hard. So we just need something. I just can't wait to just get home early on a Wednesday, kids on summer holidays, chuck them in the car and blitz it off somewhere and just spend a couple of hours doing nothing whilst being busy with the kids. I'm really excited for it, but we need some bangers. My boy, he flipping loves that Lewis Capaldi song. That's so my how old is he now? 5-year-old. He flipping guns it I'm surprised Rob hasn't heard him, but he goes for it like nothing. But so does my 1-year-old. They love it. So we need some good tunes. My wife sort of governs it though. She doesn't let me listen to anything. I hope she's not listening to this. My copper crease does have a hole down the middle of it. I think actually before I come to the tunes, I probably should have said that you should have some sort of emergency devices in your vehicle. That is true, Rob. Max, that is true. That is true. They are fed. We do have great memories as well, actually. Although last week I had to take my son to the dentist 3 times. Oh, Baz is here. I didn't even know you followed me over here. How's it going, bud? We all love Baz. And we also all hate Rob. Times are hard, multi-purpose now. So you should probably have some sort of safety devices there. Something to actually change a wheel. Like a tyre wrench. Make sure you've got that wrench. What am I, American? What do we actually call it now? I want to say tyre iron, but I'm pretty sure that's American too. Oh no. My brain's turned yank. But anyway, that thing to remove the wheel. Make sure you have one of them. Sort of a blanket. Showing the love, man. Appreciate it. I feel it. Normally I just got Rob on here, but I got Max on here as well tonight, which is a slight dilution of Rob, which is great. Oh, look, I'm wearing this as well, Rob. This is my my blueprint hoodie. That is also something else that you didn't win in the giveaway. Just saying. A thing nowadays, Bob's best in car, charger and torch. Well, I was going to come on to what I have in my car, and it is pretty rubbish, but it is just for the car. Wheel brace, yes, we'll go with that. It is literally just for my car. Is one of those portable jump packs, it just sits in the glove box, and on that it has ports to charge, it has a torch, and it has the ability to jump start the car because, you go into the beach, kids are rushing out and they haven't shut the door and the interior light's been on for a couple of hours and you need to jump start it. So it's handy to have. Obviously, if we were talking this in the winter, then you might want some chains or something like that. But I think that will do. I think sometimes a blanket just to keep you warm on those cold summer nights sometimes, and a barbecue. I think is essential. Burgers and buns on the beach. Am I wrong though? I don't think I am. And then yes, that takes us back to the tunes. Hit me with them. So Baz, what do you listen to, bud? Because these people want to listen to 90s bangers. Oh, you're quite old as well, actually, aren't you? What is 90s bangers? I can't think of any. Let me know, guys. 90s bangers. Max, are you old enough to remember Medicel? I I had this recently where the customer rang me up, said my car won't start, and I said, well, I asked what's happening when you turn the key, and he said nothing. I said, have you checked the battery? He said, yeah, but I mixed the jump leads up. And it turns out that he put them on the car that he was starting right, but he put them on his car wrong and blew his ECU, trying to help somebody else jump start their car. Hold on, oldish, please. Do you remember Medicel? You give him like a spoonful and they'll let us I don't actually know what it was for. I just know it sent kids to sleep. I think it was like a Calpol, but I think it was like before they watered it down, like, you know. But yes, thanks for the suggestion there, Rob. Calpol is the issue with Calpol, right? Is, and I found this out because my son, he's been to the dentist 3 times in the last week with an infection in his gum, and Calpol kills the pain brilliantly, but it's also got lots of sugar in it that sends him wild. Rest in peace, ECU. Yeah, it is in pieces. I think we replaced the ECU, and then he kept it, the old one that was broken. I think he was going to take it apart to see if he could fix it. Whiskey on the tooth than me. Can't feel anything when you've had a couple of whiskeys, can you? His Baz gone. Doesn't love us anymore. I got loads of widgets on you that I don't use. I think I'm just going to leave it for a minute though before I mess things up. But yeah, check your car safe. Make sure you're safe. If anything would happen to your car, make sure you got tunes, bat and ball in the boot, barbecue, burgers, buns, the lot. And your road trips will be legendary this summer. I want to hear that story, Rob. I want to hear it right now. The issue with YouTube, though, is they don't have to wait for 10 minutes for you to hear this and then message back. What is the time of you? I might hop over onto TikTok now. Bored of you, Rob. You didn't come onto my TikTok last time. What did you? You were feeling poorly. You were run down. You had man flu. Do you know, it's so depressing, the Max. And the insurance is meant to go up as well, isn't it? And the cost, like gas and electric, is meant to go up. So people just haven't got a choice. And just go to your local park, innit? Do you know what I mean? You can have memories there. My wife was like, oh, I want to go away on holiday. But it turns out it's like £300 per person or something like that. And we have 5 kids. So that's what, 5, 6, 7 of us. £300 each. She's got no chance. She's got no chance. Do you follow me on TikTok, Max? My wife has just recovered from COVID. That's why I wasn't here last week. Poor girl. Max, do you have TikTok and do you follow me? Rob does. He wants to be me. Like Welsh, I assume. Yeah, follow. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this live and I'm going to go over to TikTok. So if you just hit my face, I think, isn't it? Or if you go to the notifications, if you follow me, go to the notification section and it should have an option there for you to view me over there. But come and join the chats over there. It's usually pretty wild. RH gets involved sometimes and causes trouble. Last time I was there, I was in a group chat, like 3 of us on our live. It was me, Rock, and RH, and we were just abusing each other for about an hour and a half. It was fun, you know. That's what we do. Kind of what I miss about being in the garage, really, just on my own, picking on myself. This just affects my self-esteem rather than makes me happy. Okay, I will try and be over there. All right, that's brilliant, and I will see you guys next week. Cheers. Thanks for everyone who's watching. Bye.